Alright guys, it's Sarah here from Team USB here with my first jungle video for Warwick. Alright guys, let's get this started. First things first, we'll go over runes and masteries. For runes, I start off with my flat magic resist glyphs, my flat armor seals, and I have armor pen reds. However, with Warwick, how I build him, I should have magic pen reds, but I just don't have them bought yet. Also, I have my attack speed seals. And that pretty much sums it up for my runes. Alright, for masteries, I take 13 in offense and 17 in utility. I make sure I get my magic pen in my offense for Warwick, also taking attack speed, ability power, and cooldowns. In my utility tree, I go down to make sure I grab up the neutral buffs, extra experience, and for jungling and running around for ganking, I really like the movement speed buff that you can get in utility. Alright guys, I'm actually just listening to the audio file from runes and masteries, and when I said attack speed seals, I meant cool intensity, so it's my fault on that. I just don't feel like redoing that whole little bit. Alright, so starting off for the JungleWick video, I like to start off with my cloth armor and 5 health potions. It really keeps you in your jungle for a decent amount of time. You don't have to go back like 20 times with most junglers. Honestly, Warwick's one of my favorite junglers because he's very quick and efficient at it. Now, I start off at my wolf camp. I believe I pop 1 health potion here because with your health potion, you don't have to spam your Q at all, so you can save your mana for the rest of the camps that you're about to go to. I will go from Wolf Camp, I'll move down to the Wraith Camp, and I go for the double golems. After that, I come back up, grab blue buff, then I'll clear out the Wolf Camp again, then I'll grab red, and so you can go back after that if you want, but if you still have a little bit of sustain left in you, you can go back up and take the Wraith Camp, and go back for the first time. With Warwick, you're going to tend to get more assists than kills, to be honest, because with your ganking, you're going to end up pinning people down with your ultimate when they try to run away. Doing this, your carry is going to usually kill them at that point, which is good, because you become more of a beefy character towards mid to late game, so getting your carries fed over yourself is quite fine, and the assist count just really helps. You'll get your items up and up. I really can't explain how much it angers me when people think assists mean nothing. Guys, assists mean a lot. I mean, sometimes you'll view someone's match history and they'll have a bunch of assists, but maybe they put 1 hit into it. But you know, assists do mean things, especially if you watch this. Later on, you're going to see me comboing with Rumble quite a bit, where he will use his ultimate, and I will use my ultimate to pin somebody down inside of his. And sorry if it seems like I'm rambling. I'm kind of doing this on a live commentary, not trying to spend too much time on it. Unfortunately, I got other games I'm trying to play. Oh yeah, also, don't use your smite at the wolf camp. When you come down for the wraith, just smite the big blue wraith right away and take out the rest of the 3 as you head to double golems. Also, for skilling order with aim for jungling, I go Q, W, Q, and then for level 4, I'll grab Blood Scent. Speaking of Blood Scent, here's another good point to make. A lot of people with Warwick forget to turn their Blood Scent off when they're about to gank, which is stupid, because if the people that are laning have harassed the enemies down to less than half health, you're going to set up to gank, and if you have Blood Scent on, they're going to know you're there, and they're just going to start to run as soon as you get close in range. So make sure you turn your Blood Scent off when you're waiting to gank somebody. I don't get too far into my build, so I'll go over my build real quick. After the cloth armor, my first back, I'll try to get my razors and boots. What I'll do is I'll get Madrid's razor, then I'll build sorcerer shoes. I'll build Madrid's razor into Madrid's blood razor. Then I'll build malady, spirit visage. After that, I build tanky items. Usually it'll be like Banshee's Veil and then Guardian Angel, but if they don't have much AP and they go more AD, you can grab up like Radun's Omen would be great. They'll stop people from getting away. Sorry if you hear those beeps, guys. That's my team speak going off. Blue buff is pretty essential for Warwick, for jungling. I mean, you don't need it for those first couple of camps, but after that, you're really going to need blue so you can keep your sustain up with your Q. And as far as ganking goes with Warwick, unless you have your ultimate, which I really don't suggest initiating with your ulti, really it's good for pinning people down inside other ultimates like Rumbles that you'll see me do a couple times in this game, but really it's better to use it once the enemy starts running, because usually you're not going to run until they're in some sort of a bad position. At that point you can pin them down and your teammates will be able to finish them off no problem. People that initiate with your ultimate, pretty much you're going to go out and you're going to waste your suppress and the person's going to be able to run away and they'll be at like half health at that point, which is kind of a waste when you can just hold off on it after you come out of the bush when the people in the lane initiate, and when they start to run then you can pin them down while waiting for your allies' cooldowns to go off. Warwick is really such an easy jungle. You don't have too much to worry about. He's really good at counter jungling because you can just run in, pop off your W, and then take out the enemy's Wraith camp and just run back without getting noticed. Also, for as far as pushing towers down, I like to save my W. Like if I'm ganking, I like to save my W, so when we get in a tower zone, I can pop the W off and it gives everybody the buff and we can take the tower down much quicker before allies come up to save it. Right here, I'm coming for the gank. I go to suppress Gragas into Rumble's ultimate. However, he flashed as soon as I used my ulti, so that didn't work out too well. That's the only time that fails right there, but can't help flash. There we go. Again, Rumble came up for a gank on the side because I was holding his lane for him, and I just, oh my god, sorry about that. And I just pinned him right down inside of Rumble's ultimate. Right there, I had a little bit of a fail. I had red buff going, and I knew if I would have hit him with my Q and an auto attack, the dot from red buff would have taken him out. However, I missed and failed horribly. It happens, guys. One little fuck up isn't going to screw up the whole game like that. Right here, it's pretty much a free tower at this point because Zin has to go back. He's 2-hit. With me and Rumble there, we would have easily tower dope him. Comes to a free tower, and that's just good looks for great gank right there. Take out one person, get the other person real low, and then get a free tower out of it before any of their allies can do anything about it. Yet again, I apologize for the rambling. Just, not quite sure exactly what clips I put in here because kind of forgetful. Here we go. We saw the enemy going for dragon when we went toward it, so we're kind of protesting it a little bit. We kind of had quite a bit of an advantage. We see Nivea down there. Ult her, pin her down, give times for my allies to catch up. She goes down. Then we take out Zin, I do believe. And then after that, I think we got a free tower right there because we took out 2 of them, and the other 2 we left at pretty low health. Leona came in, which was really stupid because we just beat on her a little bit while they chased her down. We chased our Leona at low health, which not smart because they let us 3-0, and that was a free kill. Right here, this is why another reason why it's late to have flash. I'm in here trying to take their blue buff. Kate's right there, so I'm like, screw it, I'll just ignore her. But then Gragas came up, so just flashed over the wall, ran away. It's easy going right there. Here comes Rumble's ult. I couldn't catch anybody in it because it wasn't like the best planted ult in the world, but you know, shit happens. Just pinned down Anivia in her egg, took her out real quick. So easy. Pin people down and just have everybody beat on them. This is actually towards the end of the game already. I think this game only lasted about 25 minutes. Because I just got off a couple really good ganks. I got a couple free towers for us. Here we go. GP used his little speed buff, caught up to her, pinned him down, let everybody else catch up, melted her. And at that point they knew it. We just had too many free towers from those ganks, and they ended it. Alright guys, sorry, third time, sorry about the rambling. If there's any questions, just drop me a comment or whatever and I'll get to you. Alright guys, have fun jungling.